You told me during the CCA game, which I was at Sulphur for, so we were talking on the phone during that. You'd like to see an AAU coaching?
Yeah, we could hit on that.
Let's talk. We could ruffle some feathers.
And there's no like organizational oversight anywhere, but I would love to see drug testing at the coach level for travel basketball. I think that would eliminate
every one of the coaches minus like you.
I didn't say it. I would like to see that pre-tournament piss test. Talk about non-doping.
I haven't done a whole lot of AAU in the last 6-7 years. It's been a little while. Back whenever we coached Terrence and them, the big thing that was so frustrating was you would show up on Saturday and destroy everybody. Then on Sunday, the team that you beat by 30 would show up with 30-year-old kids. Is bracket play roster still different from pool play roster?
On the boys' side, absolutely.
I'm going to give a little bit of credit. You get what you pay for. Mm-hmm. So if you go into little rinky-dink crap tournaments, you're going to get that. But if you go into these tournaments, but like ran by credible organizations and not just teams trying to make money, you don't get that as much. That's kind of just the way it is. Last year, we ended our season in a little town north of Lafayette, and the boys had a ton of issues because you paying $150 or $200 to enter a tournament. It's like a cover charge at a bar or something. You weed out those folks that do that.
It's story time.
A little story about what we were just talking about the pool play team and the bracket play team. Coaching a 4th grade flash team a couple years ago. Good set of kids. Went to this tournament in New Orleans. We had 3 teams in our group. We won our two games pretty easily. Bracket play on Sunday, we get a bye into the championship. So the 2nd and 3rd team had to play. Winner plays the championship against us. The team that we played, we were a 4th grade team, was completely different than the team that we beat the day before.
Of course.
So they were probably about a 6th grade team. So they beat us. There was a 3rd grade division, a 4th grade division, and a 5th grade division. We were in the 4th grade division. This same roster just cleaned house that same day. They won 3rd grade, 4th grade, and 5th grade with that same exact roster of kids. And nobody had anything to say about this except when the opposing coach that's losing. You don't really have much to say when like you're the losing coach. So what you going to say?
I've only had issues with an opposing coach one time. Do y'all remember that? Is when we played the New Orleans Heat and we're kicking their ass and the dude is wanting our kids to physically shake the hands of everyone that plays. We were in that line like high-fiving. It's like, man, y'all a bunch of Bayou trash like classes. Y'all can't just beat us with class. Nope. What the do you want us to do? Our kids just play. We're high-fiving you. He wants us to like, hey, sir, how you doing? Good game, mate. Hey, why don't we go have a cup of coffee, mate?
Our first weekend we played, yes. We were playing this team and we're destroying them. Mm-hmm. And I don't have a ton of kids, so I couldn't really sub.
You couldn't take your starters out.
Yeah. And they started hard fouling us. My kids are tough. They played through it, whatever. And I was about a 300-pound was coaching the team. And she started chirping at me. What are you talking about right now? The game's over. Oh, coach, you trying to play rough? You literally tackling our kids. And I'm not even complaining about it. We kind of go back and forth. The referee says, we got to stop. We're going to call the game. And, of course, she's like, call the game. Well, of course, you're down by 40.
All right.
I'm going to call the game, too.
It's a good escape.
I go to the ref with about 10 seconds left. Hey, bro, like it's chippy. If you good, we're not going to shake hands. I told my girls, hey, look, referee said we're good. We don't shake hands. Just rather not deal with that. That's what we got called trash.
Oh, bro, yeah, y'all unsportsmanlike.
Well, coach, stop talking down 40 and I'll shake your hand.
But you better actually shake it. A high five is not acceptable on the Bell Chase area AAU circuit.
And I think Devin and Murda tells me that all the time, too. I like to hype myself up.
Nah.
And I heard the lady say something negative, and I looked at Murda. I was like, is she talking before the game starts? And he's like, no, you just whatever. She was.
Yeah, she was. Nick, remember that time you were told to take that L by my boyfriend Slidell?
Yeah, I was fucking fought that dude. I don't like to lose. I don't like when our team loses and we had a bunch of 7 and 8 year olds and some coaches walking in the handshake line. Y'all eat that L. Y'all take that L.
And he didn't even do nothing the whole game. He wasn't even the heck. Like, he just was a parent who decided to come in the handshake line and start talking noise to us.
I'm all about the BTA. I want to start bringing a belt.
I wish. I mean, on the boys' side, there's not much BTA. And we playing against guys that are like 10 years older than our guys.
One day we'll tell the story about how we got a third place trophy finishing 6th. We got thrown out of Madisonville. Just called timeouts over and over and over again until they threw us out. Coach, you don't have any more. I don't care. Timeout.
I remember that.
Give me a full.
They shot 2. Oh, yeah, give me another one.
Hey,
we're not.
Were y'all part of the organization whenever we did the crab ball in the parking lot?
Of where?
I think it was in Gonzales.
I coached when Noah played, but I don't remember a crab ball in the parking lot.
Yeah, I don't think I was there for that either.
So we did a crab ball in the parking lot, had a good bit of leftovers, and the only logical place to put the leftovers was in a garbage bag to put in the bathtub of Rainy Dorar's hotel room.
I mean, yeah, that does sound very logical.
It was awesome.
Speaking of Rainy Dorar, I was there when we poured an entire melted ice chest of water down an elevator shaft on an accident.
What?
I had a video pop up of us at a Baton Rouge casino, you trying to do the magic trick of taking the beer bottle.
Boogie.
Like,
Boogie's
so one of these, like a tablecloth, Boogie's beer's there, and Nick's like, I could pull that out without even moving that. Hey, guess what happened?
I was going to say that. That ain't going to work very well. No, indeed.
Look, don't get scared by that stuff. We've worked through all of those kinks over the past 10 years. We know where to go when we know where not to go. I won't let your coach play in a cheap tournament. Jaro's the only one that plays in cheap tournaments because that's the only way he can get a win.
Goodness almighty.
He was talking trash to me in the chat, so that was my clap back.